Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Hello,
Yes,
everyone.
yes.
I'm Calvin, just the product manager of Wisualarm. And today, just let me to share you with about our products, water cannon system and firefighting robot. So this training we are divided into two parts, and the first part is water cannon products, and then we have after this sharing, there will be a 5 minutes pause for everyone to have a short rest, and then we will become the next one, the firefighting robots. Okay, so let's start with the first one, the water cannon products. If you have any questions, you can just talk or just type in the text into the chat box. Okay, so let me start. For this water cannon system, today we have totally 4 parts. The first part we will be just talk about the water cannon systems, the type and the technology. And then the second part, the system structure. And the third one, the about the DAFA's water cannon products introduction in details. And the fourth part, it is some performance videos. Here, just the first page, there are just several water cannon products. Just the first one, it is a manual cannon. It is just controlled by person. You just need to to range, to rotate, and to use this wheels to control it, and to spray waters. And the second one, it is we call it the electric controlled cannons. It is where we have a control panel just in the sea, and you will can control it just to rotate it in the horizon range or in the vertical range, and to spray waters, and to adjust from the mist or to direct spray like that one. And the third one, it is what today is our DAHUA water cannons. It is just integrated into the fire detecting, and then just to spray waters automatically. It can control. So we call it the automatic water cannons. And for the automatic water cannons, it has several logical technologies about locating the fire, because for this kinds of water cannons, the fire locating is the most advantaged technology for this system. So the first one, it is called the cross slate technology. The first one, it also just we use the sensors to detect the fire, and then just activities water cannons, and then just firstly it will move in the horizontal range to search the file. If it just to search the file, and it will record it, and then just it will move in the vertical range, and to also when it just search the file, and it will make the remember the location of the crosswalk, and then to spray the waters to distinguish the fire. And the second one, we call it the IR thermal array technologies. This technologies, the first part is also the same. It just uses the sensors to detect the fire and then to activate the water cannon to move it to, and then it just will scan with the thermal sensors arrays, and then it will remember the highest temperatures pointed, and it will also just can check the 5 point just when it is have been just changings or movings. So this technologies has much more advantages than the first cross-related just the technologies. And the third technology, it is can we can just normally just call it just with to locate the fire just with the videos and the AI just the algorithms. It's just also, but these three technologies we can say just here. For the first one, cross-slate, it is has the advantage. It is just low cost, but it is not very just accurate and has some, and it also cannot check the moving. And for the third one, it also just it is just the not accurate enough, and then but with the third one, it is high accuracy. With the IR thermal arrays, this technology is high accurate time, and it also will be well adapted to uh, the on-site situation changes. When you just or uses water sprays when the fires has changed, it also can check the fire points and to spray to distinguish the fire. You can here is the details technology. It can just say just it can divide the view as the several many just points, and it will just detect which point has the highest temperatures, and it will record it when it changes because it's in the view, and it will also just follow it to control the water cannon to move and to find this point. And here it uses the thermal lenses and recorded the temperature. You can see here it is, but with this one it is just with the horizontal directions and vertical directions, and two just keep on point, and it is easily, it is not so real time and to detect it. Then let me can go to the second part about the system structure. About this system, this can have two main parts. One is for the water supply and also the water pipe, and another is about the electrical part. And we just in this system, it has for the necessary ones, it is the water cannons like this one, and also just for the small uh, for the slow flow water cannons, it is no need as electric control box, but for the high flow water cannons, it needed to equip with the electrical control box with it, and it was all necessary. And then in the on site, it has 5 monitor control panels. It needs use this one to control it. It can control the models of the automotive or the manual models. In the manual model, you just control it by your by this control panel to adjust the directions and the directions of vertical function to control to open the valve and to spray the waters or to control the it is needed you need the mist or to help to cover much large areas, or you just needed to the direct spray and to just to distinguish the fires. And it has a two type. One is the conventional type, and another is the explosion-proof models. And this control panel is also the necessary parts of this system. And another one, it is a 5-monitor controller. It is usually just will be installed just in the control room, in the fire alarm control room, like also this one. And in this one, it's equipped with a bigger screen. It can see all the videos from the water cannons, just as say, and it has also the control functions, or the control function can lock the recorders and to adjust the settings of the pyramids of these systems. And another one, it has a optional just part. It is water testing devices. For a whole system, there are some places if the water pressure is not maybe it's the far in the fast places maybe it's not enough. So if it is not enough, it cannot to prove up and to let the water cannons to spray the water just as it's designings. So you can select to install the water testing devices, and it can help to display the water pressure there and to keep the system just to working in good conditions. And then let me just show you about the working flow of this total system. The first time when fire happens, it is the UV sensor just in the bottom of the water cannon. It will just will find the fire, and then it will send information to the water cannon, and it's activated, and then it's pen and tail it start to work, and then to check if the temperature, to test the temperature, uses the thermal arrays to detect if the temperature has over the threshold. If yes, then it has confirmed the fire source and to locate the 5 places with the laser one's technical knowledge. And then just this water cannon will send alarm information and wall switch signals to the control panel. And if in the automatic auto mode, and it will just switch on the valve, and then just it will be start to spray waters to the fire to distinguish it. And if just it is just manual mode, it you just do the you need to wait to operate on the control panel or the controllers to when you just to open the fire, open the valve, open the pump, and then just it started to. But the signal flow, it will just from the control panel to the just to the controllers, and this one is a electric control box, and from the signal, just from the control signal, the controllers will send the signal to the control panel, and the control panel to the electric just control box, and then to and it connects the signal of the valve to distinguish. And then when the fire is being distinguished, then just the system where the water cannon will also just monitoring the fire temperature, and when it detects the temperature is lower than the 0 volt, and it will just close off, turn off the valve. Here, just it is to the workflow to distinguish there. Here, just for the water cannon, just it is being 24 hours and 7 days. It will real-time monitor. It monitor with by so one is the videos about a video, just it will monitor and record it into, and another is the UV sensor. UV sensor just it will just monitoring the fire to take if it's detected, it will opens level 1 just warnings to the system, and then just the water cannon will be when it's the UV sensor just detects the fire, it will automatically to search the force, uh, search the fire force, and to detect if it reaches the 0 volt. Where it's reached, and it will just to detect it and to automatically to locating the fireplaces, and then it just send to open the pump and on the valve to distinguish the fires, and when the fire is being just extinguished, then it will automatically pump off and also the valve off, and then just it's also just still return to the monitoring status. Here is the so then we will go to the product introduction in details. This one is 5 liters or 10 liters water cannon. We call it is a conventional water cannon. It is just two different with the explosion-proof versions. It just integrated with the automatic alarm and fire trick, and also extinguish and video silence. And here are some just this small flow water cannon usually just installed in the large spaces like as the cinemas, warehouse, factories, and stadiums, and the hospital like that one. And the water cannon just it's the power of it is DC 12 volts, and it has 2 models. One is 5 liters every seconds. Another one is 10 liters every seconds, and the different flow and different protection areas. The protection radius of the 5 liter model, it is 20 meters. Another for the 10 liters ones, it is 28 meters, and they use different water pressure, and the 5 liter ones is much lower, and the 10 liters as a much higher one, and it is uh, about the PT moving range, and for the horizontal range, it is 360 degrees, and for the vertical ones, it is from to the end and to the totally to the how to say to the uh, plus 30 degrees, and it is suggested to install at the height of 6 meters to 22 meters. If the places is very how to say not so tight, less than 6 meters, we just not suggest to install this kind of water cannon. Usually, just we use another one to system of spray water spray system. It is another system, but usually for the water cannon system, it is usually installed in very large and tall buildings. This one, and here are just the the main structures of the water cannon, and for this one is the camera. It will record the videos of the spots. And here, this part, it is the water outlet. Water will come out from these places, and you can control in the control panels to, or it is you need the water spray or just the mist. And the UV sensor is just in the bottom of the water cannon, and here is the a flan interface, and the water just come connected to the water pipe just in this part, and it has a built-in the filter inside, and these three are the cable is connected. Some it has the power cables and also the communication cables by the CAN bus, and the thermal sensor is in these places, and all in near it, it has the laser emitters to locate the fires, and you can just paint just here mark it just for to distinguish different different spots to easily to find it, like this one. Then use the mark pens, and this it can help you easy to find it. And this about these features of this one, just it just has a uh short cannon, because it's this lens, this camera, it just is inside, just is tall inside of this circles, so it won't, when it's moving, it won't crash to the wall. If just you only just install it very clear to the wall, it won't crash it, and it is waterproof, and it also just built in the filters. And so if you, when your water pipe, it has some the dust or small stones, it won't damage this water cannons. And another one features of this one, we have built in the valve inside, so it's no need to install extra water valve for the small volume, small flow water cannons. And it's also just equipped with electric control models like this one. So this model, we are no need this extra electric control box. And then these are just the high flow water cannons. There are two models, two types. One is the conventional. It's from the 20 liters to 50 liters, and another is explosion-proof versions. Yeah, also also in the same volume. This usually just for the explosion proof are installed in the places which is needed in the extreme proof environments. For the technical, it's nearly the same, but for this large high flow water cannon, it is widely used in in industrial places such as in the plants and just bigger storage warehouse and for some chemical tank areas. Usually, maybe we are needed install the explosion proof water cannons and some are like the power or waste power plants is like that one. It is it has the four flow can be selected is from the 20 liters, 30, 40, and 50s, and different uh, liters with different protection radius. The large water flow and the large protector areas. For the others, and for the heavy flow water cannon, it needed to be installed much higher than the small conventional water cannon. It's from the 8 meters to 28 meters, 22 meters. For for this one, it has the structure is different, and but the parts it is nearly the same. But this one we just the body we just use the 304 stainless steel, and it has the hand wheels. This one is the water volume, and all the sensors are in are in this part. And it's for the bigger flow water cannon, it uses a large plane interface. It uses the DN80s. And it also has a pressure meters inside. Uh, the features of this one just it just uses the stainless materials which can prevention prevent from the corrosions, and it use all fittings and which will have the longer lifestyles. And here just for the three it has the AID inside, different colors, has different meanings. So green is means it is a communication, maybe with the control panel or with the electric box. Like so, blue means it has some fault been detected, and the purple one it means the UV sensor has detected detects as a fire, and the water cannon will start to search the fire. And the red one, it means just the fire source it is being located. Here just for the explosion-proof models, it is much similar, but it has some difference. These cables just also just use different materials, so make the cable also just can adapt to the explosion-proof environment. And this one, it is the IP680 protection levels. And to make this system working, it also still need some supporting product. One is for the control box. The control box is necessary for the 20 liters to 50 liters water cannons. And it has also has 2-1 because the control box is also needed to install in the places which is near the water cannon, and so it has the conventional model and for explosion-proof models, and also and it is needed to one every water cannon needed to equip with one electric control box inside. It usually just installed near the water cannon, and also this place is needed to be it is convenient for the maintenance. This one just is being powered with the AC 220 volt, and it will provide the DC powers to the water cannons, and it also just integrated with the I/O terminals and for the fire alarm. So if you need to install like this the UV detector, it will be connected to the control boxes, and also like the wall signals, and the wall signal also just uh, it is if not it will butterfly valve. The butterfly valve also needed to be every equipped one with every water cannon. It is just is in the front of the water pipe of the water cannons to control the water supply on and off. If you just want to spray water, you need to open the butterfly valve, so it is necessary. And this one is also just as a AC power supplies, and we defaulted for the size is DN80s for the flames, the same plan with the water cannons, and it is another UV detectors, external UV detector. It is installed in the areas which with the long distance, and there will be some limited with limited just view in the some places when because as we know just in every water cannon has a UV sensor just in the bottom of it, but in some places it will be have some obstacle from the view from and also for the big flow ones and the water outlet it will how to say will obstacle for some parts of the view of this system, so of this UV sensor. So sometimes to keep this system in good condition, you can just select to install another UV detector. It just can also take the same role as the UV sensor in the water cannons. When this one just detects, it can send the information to the control box, and the control box this will send the command to the water cannon, and it started uh, to pan and tears to search the fires. It is just use the 12 volt and will also just can help the water cannon to enter the level 1 warning mode to search fire. And the next page, this one is for the control panel. Control panel also has the two models. One is for the conventional version, and another is the explosion versions. The control panel is also just usually just installed in the places. So it's also when in the explosion proof environment, you need to install this ones. It's just equipped with the color LCD for better viewing, and the all communications with this system just from the water cannon, electric box, con, con, control panel, and controllers are used the CAN bus. And this control panel can control every water cannons and display all the fire alarm information, fault information, and device status, and some motion tracks you can search it and look for it. And usually just it suggests the quantities of the conventional control panel. It is one to control up to the 4 water cannons, and usually one control panel is just in charge for one fire alarm zones. The conventional version, it is equipped with the sound and strobe alarms. It is here. Usually the water cannon is suggests to wall mounted and suggests the install height is 1.5 meters to the eye, just easily to operate it. And the last page, last one, it is the 5 monitor controllers. It just has the video recorded built in just inside the devices. So this big LCD, it is recorded videos, and so in the fire alarm control room, you can just see the videos to of the water cannon to see the places to monitor it, and it can just has optional UPS and the battery. So this tube just help this this system can working just even when the AC power has shortage, has any problem, and the all power from the control panel and from the water cannon can started from these controllers. So that's provided all the powers to the totally systems. And this small LCD, it is a touch screens, and it's just record all the information of the total system of like the water cannon and the status, and you can to set it also to search for the recorded of the system. And here is this one. It is for every controller. It's just for each loop, just it supports the 32 nodes. And if you want more, and you can just contact with us, and we can just add inside with one. So maybe let me just show you the video that we are just now have this training just in our distribution rooms, and then just I can show you with there's I installed one conventional water cannon and one explosion-proof water cannon. I can show you just for the normal ones. Hmm. Sorry, just. Okay. Uh, Here, just this one is the conventional model of the water cannon. It is the 10-liter model. Another one is the explosion-proof water cannon. And here, these two are just the control panel. And that's the first one. This one is the conventional model, and another one it is explosion-proof models. And this is the controller. We just take the video recorder out, and it can see. And here we can see here it is the view side and of these two water cannons. And for this page, for the small, this is a touch screen. It is install display the status of the two water cannons in the status, and but it's in Chinese places. And then we can we use the control panel to control it. Now we have let's type in the password. These two, one is in the manual mode, another is in the automatic mode. I just press the direction once to control to move in the horizon directions. In the vertical directions. Now I just use the latest. You can see the light in the code. It just start to search for the file. But for you can see just there's in the for the explosion-proof mode. So also just the UV sensor has flash, but it is in the manual mode. It won't search for the fire. It's automatic. So you need to. But because the flame is quite small, it can these two for the cannon cannot just search for the fireplaces. I just for sure. And you can search also search change the mode from the auto mode to the auto mode. No, I just change this to explosion proof mode. What cannon to the automatic models. Same. automatically adjusts. When it's finished, the LED, it also will just change it from the manual to the auto. Now it's finished. So I just try to set it to also. Supposed to, what kind of start to search for the file. We can see that the other flash. And to search for the file.